Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence!
So, I'm looking at an article this morning on CNN.com. The writer of the article stated that in the year 2018, the year we currently in, that there has been, on average, one school shooting or school-involved incident with a gun, at least one on average, every week of this year. We halfway through this year. We've gone through several weeks, you know what I mean? But on average, that means that if you know anything about numbers, that to get to an average of one, you have to have at least one, if not more. That means some of those weeks, there are more than one incident in that week. How did we get here? How did we get to a point of a society when we choose to take a firearm to a school and either terrorize or victimize teachers and students? Innocent. This ain't a combat zone. These aren't insurgents. These aren't people that's meaning you any ill will. It's just you deciding, you know what? I hate my life. I've been wronged in my life. I don't want to live, so I'm going to take somebody with me. Because you can't honestly, anybody that did this can't honestly think that they're going to walk out of there alive. You can't. You can't honestly think that you're going to go into a school and shoot children or shoot teachers and you're going to walk out of there alive. You had to be thinking that I want to commit suicide and I'm going to take people with me. That's the only thing you can be thinking. Now, a lot of this, I think, too, has to come with the media. When I say media, media's not causing this or anything like that, but they highlighting it so much that people are now becoming copycats. People that decided that they were going to do harm to themselves decide, you know what? I'm going to go out like Jimmy did last month when he went to the school and shot it up. I want to die, and I'm going to go out like he did. This stuff is not unique. All of these school shootings, they ain't a unique thought that these people had. They saw it from somewhere. A lot of them didn't come up with this on their own. Our whole society is copycats. We go to the store, we see Suzy Q with the new BMW, and we want the new BMW. A lot of things we do because of someone else. We rarely have unique thoughts. Everything we think, we see is based on something else we saw or heard or been told. So when we see these people going to do that, it's just copycats. You can't really tell me that if James that's in California wasn't watching the news and saw this school shooting in Florida, that James would have still went and shot the school in California. There's a connection there. James saw that. James saw that how much TV time that was going, how many times it showed up on his social media, how many times his neighbors was talking about it, his mom and his dad. James is doing something that he saw was popular, and James wants to be popular. What kind of society do we live in when violence is something we try to replicate or emulate? I don't understand. And the fear I have is it's only going to get worse. It ain't going to get better. We're going to move forward from this. This ain't going back. Nobody has the magic pill, the magic solution to stop people from taking guns into schools and harming people. What can we do? I heard a lot of people say, gun control, gun control, gun control. Man, I don't know how far you're going to get with that. We've been saying that for decades. We ain't got too far on that. So getting rid of the guns, might not be something that's realistic. It's good to talk about it. It's good to sit down and have discussions about it, but it's not realistic. It's realistic is we as a society got to change our thinking. The gun is the tool. It's not the taking a gun away is just going to, if someone, put it this way, someone has on their mind to do ill will to somebody, and their first thought was, I'm going to shoot them. I hate her, I'm going to shoot her. If you take the gun away, that's not taking their ill will towards her away. That's taking the means of shooting her away. That person's still going to find a way to do harm to her. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not the guns. The guns are just a tool. It's our thinking that needs to be changed. Our thinking. But we like to focus on one thing and say this is the cause. The gun laws, gun regulations, that's the cause. That's the cause. We had better gun laws, this wouldn't happen. No, because guess what? People take knives to school. So instead of Jimmy going in there shooting the school up, maybe Jimmy goes in there and cuts 3 or 4 people, sticks 3 or 4 people. Maybe Jimmy takes a bat into school. Maybe Jimmy waits till people are walking out of the cafeteria and run them over with his car. You know, but we like to focus, oh, the guns is the problem. Guns is the problem. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I ain't the dumbest either. I haven't seen a gun that makes decisions on who to shoot yet. Usually it's the person behind the gun holding the trigger is the one making the decision. So until we take those smart guns out of the world, the guns that are deciding who they want to shoot away, it ain't the guns' problem. It's our problem as a society. So what do we do? What do we do from here? Where do we go? I don't know. I live in this world just like everybody else. I don't have the answer. What do we do? How do we make our children safer in this world when they're at school? That's like one of the last places that people felt safe at. Churches, which we saw, churches aren't safe anymore. But schools, innocent people, innocent children that are learning to be adults, learning how to make decisions. We're teaching those children right there, this is what you need to know when you become an adult. You need to make better decision making. You need to prepare yourself for life. You need to make sure you have the right education and the right career goals and all this. So if they're not safe there, if they walk into that school every day thinking that there's a chance they may get shot, what are they going to learn that day? I'm telling you from me. When I walk into somewhere and I think about it's a chance I'm going to get harmed, whatever else is going on in there is out of my mind. If I have to go to school and I have to watch my bag and think that I might get shot, I ain't doing no math test that day. I ain't worried about nothing going on in that school about watching my back, making sure I know where it is. Remember that guy, that crazy guy in gym class, where he at today? Why it's 90 degrees, why he got a trench coat on? That's what my thought process is going to be. Not that, hey, I need to do this math test, I need to study for this. Miss me with that. But guess what? I'm just not going to school. Nope, not going. Parents start pulling his kids out of school, homeschooling them. And nothing wrong with homeschool. But there's life lessons that you learn in school that you can't learn at home. Everybody needs to experience the lunch lady. Everybody needs to experience going with your friends to a sporting event. Everybody needs to experience that. So taking that away from them via homeschool or virtual school or anything like that, you may learn how to do the subject, but it's more to life than knowing how to add 2 plus 2 or knowing who was the 36th president or anything. It's more to life than that. A lot of stuff you learn in school is from experience relationships, experience friendships, stuff like that. So yes, you can keep a child safe by keeping them at home, but eventually they're going to be adults, and they're not going to be in the home. They're going to be out in this world making those decisions, the ones that we try to teach them in school. So I don't know, just one of those things I was looking at this morning. And I found it weird that one per week, every week this year. We're a progressive society. Rarely do we ever go back. We always go forward. We always progress forward. And this is just natural progression. So if the last 42 years of my life has taught me anything, that is sometimes things get worse, don't necessarily get better. Sometimes we put band-aids on situations when we need to put stitches in them. You know what I mean? So just a little bit of my thoughts. Didn't want to take everybody's time. Just wanted to say some stuff. But I'll get on with my day and leave you alone, bro. I got myself.